Hello, it is SeahawksFan with another Good Battle League video. And we got the pretty special Pokemon today. We have Shadow Groudon. Quagsire comes in to catch. Oh, they shield up. Let's go. Precipice Blades time. And kaboom! We send the Quagsire out of there. And now it's still a bit of a tricky game. We're going to shield up the Aqua Tail. And, well, as you can see, I got the pretty nice Shadow Groudon. Unfortunately, it is very, very decent. But also, yeah, it's a little shy of that one extra power-up for Great League. Definitely not in a rush to bring this Shadow Groudon to Ultra League, but maybe in the future. And definitely not Master League, not even, I barely have any Excels for Master League, so maybe in a couple of years. But for now, Great League Shadow Groudon, and Gligar, Lantern, some helpful Pokemon that are pretty handy. And we're going to pivot straight away into Shadow Groudon for the next battle. Up against the Shadow Nidoqueen. Now, Shadow Groudon, it cannot take much at all in the hits. And, yeah, that's something you gotta be careful about. But it has insane, stupid damage. And I did a double elite charge him so I could have Fire Punch and Precipice Blades, because this is the one and only Shadow Groudon I'm going to be doing. Able to get myself in a better position, although Gligar would have been fine going up against that Nidoqueen, but it's okay. We do have this Umbreon to deal with, which is an annoying Pokemon. It is incredibly tanky, but now we pivot into Gligar. We have found a Lantern, which is, I mean, probably my best counter is down shields is probably Gligar, because I can actually survive a Surf. Shadow Groudon cannot survive a Surf. But can I take out the Umbreon with what I have left? I get taken out by the Dark Pulse, for the move. But then Lantern closes it out. We have two way better answers for this Charge Bug. And we are going to catch that move. Discharge, let's go. Still a lot of damage. Do they think we have the Precipice Blades, or is it just they knew? No, they did not know. Let's go. But, oh, they get me down first. Here comes Lantern. Groudon was able to grab a shield from a tricky position. They were not counting correctly. They are going to grab a shield from me because back-to-back Night Slash, and I'm a little too low. And I cannot afford to lose Lantern when I only have Gligar left. But I get them out of here, and I bring in the Gligar. Hopefully I can close out this battle with these two. Dig is charged up and ready to throw, and it's a red health Charge Bug. Gonna hold on to my shield, and they have Galarian Weezing. Now, I would, of course, have loved to bring in my Shadow Groudon with shields down for my opponent to just one-shot with the Precipice Blades, but alas, no. Gligar takes home the cake. Pivoting into Gligar would have been pretty handy last battle, but it's okay. A win's a win. And now we have Azumarill lead, good lead. And I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt with good amount of energy. And I get the Spark Farm down as expected. Now I'm going to shield up and bank this energy. We're going to bring in Gligar. We find a Talonflame, which Now, if I can get their shields down, then Fire Punch can just wreck that Ferrothorn. And that is kind of the goal. We got to chip down this Talonflame. Another Aerial Ace is loaded up. Maybe I can grab a shield, which I do. They do get the Incinerate down. But I'm going to just bring in the Lantern. Grab their just grab the knockout. Could have gotten some extra energy, but it's okay. Before they threw that Incinerate. Power takes me out. But can I outpace 2 Fire Punches? I need to grab a shield and a knockout. I am going to win this. I win the CMP tie even if they had another move ready. But they did not have it ready in time. And goodbye, Ferrothorn. Now, Groudon also has an option for Dragon Tail, which definitely going to be trying that out. Because that damage is just insane. And I definitely do not recommend just willy-nilly building Shadow Groudon for Great and Ultra. But if you have the resources and are happy to do it, then enjoy. There's also a couple other options of moves, like Solar Beam. Earthquake is a worse Precipice Blades, but if you don't have Elite TM, it's still a good move. And now Shadow Groudon comes in for the Bastiodon farm down. Let's see what is in their back. What is in their back? It is a Wigglytuff. I'm going to grab a shield with the Fire Punch. And then get the one-hit KO. Kaboom! Send this Wigglytuff out of here. But there is a Shadow Victory Bell in the back, which is a big problemo. And I cannot take them out, but Hail Mary gets them down to red. Unfortunate, but it's okay. It happens. That is the evil Bastiodon Wigglytuff Shadow Victory Bell team. Didn't realize it in the battle, but makes sense. And yeah, a lot of things struggle. We have another Wigglytuff. Do they shield the Precipice Blades? Kaboom! Goodbye. Get out of here. Ferrothorn does get the farm down, but we do have a softened up Ferrothorn. And the back Gligar is in an okay position to be able to take out this thing before Lantern can close out the battle. To shield, I do. I need to save, and I do find the Crocklore. We can land the dig. No, we cannot, but we grab the shield. And they crunch me. They're going to crunch me again. And I'm going to have some energy. I probably could have gotten at least a couple more sparks in, but bye-bye. And bye-bye, Ferrothorn. Get wrecked by Surf. Now let's see how the next battle goes. We have a Swoobat Golden lead into this pretty terrible flying type. It's going to be Psychic Fangs, which they do debuff me, but it's okay. With this commanding of a position, we only need a Surf for some chip. And, we just get the knockout. There's a Shift Tree, which, we just need to do what damage we can on them. No need to shield up this fish anymore. We have a Gligar that can come in. We can no-shield the Leaf Blade. And let's see what comes in next. It is a Salazzle. Pretty cool to see this thing in Great League. A very rare thing, needing a female to land it. But we fast move each other down, and I have a win. Another win with the last Pokemon remaining. Beautiful. And now we have the Jumpluff, which is actually quite an annoyance. We do need the full Thunderbolt to get some real good damage. And it's pretty respectable for a neutral move. But alas, they do reach next Energy Ball, and I decided to pivot into Gligar. Gonna no shield that acrobatics. Lots of damage, but they do have Mantine. So I did need to save the Lantern for this thing. Able to land a couple aerial aces. Gonna soften up after grabbing shield. And thankfully they did not go for a more of a farm down, which it could have. Lantern comes in. I'm just going to no shield. I need a shield for Groudon because, well, two things. They have two things already that destroy Groudon. And I failed to pivot into Groudon. All the energy goes to waste on Lantern. But here we have some mind games. Are they going to Rock Slide straight away? Yes. Now here's the thing. I can grab a shield. Kaboom. And I can grab the knockout. Before they have the EQ. Kaboom. Get out of here. Land Stunfisk. And I have a Fire Punch in time. 2 legacy moves that you need. Charge gems for the Pokemon. Golden lead into the Dugong. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend building a Dugong for Great League. My backline is super, super hard countered from this Dugong, the Seal. This majestic Seal. And I'm just going to no shield. Even if it is the Drill Run, which it is. Not enough fast move pressure. And they're not going to want to shield up another Thunderbolt after a couple attack drops. Well, just one. Annihilate comes in and Gligar can come in and just get some energy before shielding up. And it is that heavy hitting Shadow Ball. But now we have found the Bastiodon, which I'm going to just shield up the Groudon. I don't want to take that much damage. And are they going to expect the Precipice Blade straight away? They do. Well played by them. Going to go for some overcharge. Wasn't counting perfectly. Could have maybe gotten some more energy. But I do get that knockout. And I got just enough so I can kaboom! Another with Precipice Blades. Respect the Precipice Blades. It's insane. And we have the Talonflame, which they bring in Stunfisk. The Unova kind. Now, I definitely should have bought in the Gligar. But also, let's see. We can grab a shield with a Fire Punch. And then I'm going to shield up because I don't want to get taken out. And then I can send this Stunfisk out of here. Kaboom! And they're going to get some energy on their Altaria, which, okay. Able to save my Lantern for a golden matchup in the Talonflame once again. And I can soften Altaria with my Gligar. Because, I mean, Lantern really doesn't have too good of a matchup up against this thing. Dragon takes neutral instead of super effective as it is part Dragon. But also, I do just want the energy for the Talonflame. And the Dragon's been softened up enough. I get the Spark down. And in optimal timing, 2 Sparks before I throw Surf, and they just conceded. They knew, unless I threw the game, it was a wrap. We have a Shiny Gligar in the lead. Cool. I did not realize it until doing the voiceover, but it is the same TP as my Shiny Gligar. Amazing. The thing is, I actually have a better Shiny Gligar. I just haven't spent the dust. Because I didn't want to build a new Shiny Gligar just yet. But it's way better ranked than this one I'm currently using. And they copied me. They copied me. Shiny Lantern and Shiny Gligar core. I do wonder, well, you will see what their third Pokemon is. They are going to take me out, which is fine. I can actually bring in Groudon and be in a fantastic position, shielding up. I did try to just save the shield, but I didn't throw soon enough, the Fire Punch. But we have the Gligar to snipe with the Surf. and they are going to almost take us out. They're going to bring in Metacham. A pretty meta balanced team. Not as good as it used to be, but goodbye, Metacham. And we just need a couple mud shots. And bye-bye, Gligar. Full shiny team, I respect that. Fantastic. And we have the Azumarill. We have the Charjabug wall in Shadow. Groudon, which is not as much of a wall because we are too frail. But it's okay. We're here to have fun. Not try to get legend with this Groudon. But we land the Precipice Blades. And we're just going to get some Fire Punch chip onto that Azumarill. We did not charge up enough energy to Precipice Blades again. But it's fine. It's fine. We have a golden counter towards their bunny. Lantern is going to unleash the Thunderbolt. And it lands, and we find out their last Pokemon is a Clodsire, and that is going to be a wrap to the video. Now, just going to be able to unleash the Surfs. Definitely like landing the Precipice Blades with Shadow Groudon, but also not my favorite team I've used. But it's cool. Good two shinies and then the Shadow, pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hope you got a good Shadow Groudon. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.